everyone, it's Manaf here, and I'm gonna be showing you my Python skills, which one could be used for real life applications for businesses. This one, this code I've made, it's for here direct bank downloads for Sage 50 accounting. Your clients sometime for some reason would not, who don't want to um link their bank accounts to the accounting software Sage or Zero. But at the end of the year, you need to make the corporation tax. They just might download a one go all 12 months statements or quarters and send it to you in a PDF file. When did when does that happen? We have you could do it a long way, manually entering the PDF files into the system data entry, and as a single authentication is not recognized. It's only human factor. Or I designed a Python code. I'll quickly run through it. I'll have loads of notes on the system here, so people could view it and watch this video so to understand it. Firstly, I just too much used to it. I just leave this every like a page layout. You really don't need to. You could put it in this file, but I just leave a page layout. That's to download the software's PDF file, open Expander. Here's I also wrote hashtags and greener notes. PDF for text data, open access for editing Excel, Panda for powerful library data manipulation to like common sense. Let's go through it. Like we made it A to Z, back same with PDF to Sage. Stage 1 step, download libraries. That's what we have done here. And we're gonna be importing loads of modules or tools, access operational systems like file path. Basically, access will be like choose a file. This is to machine learning. It doesn't have to be exact phase, but recognize a pattern so it knows what it's looking for. Globe is to like wildcards or like unexpected, like Christmas stuff. SX basic for zip files, and CVS. That's very important. Excel doesn't work on Sage, so it's CVS. Plumber, Panda, and Nuppy. Nuppy is a new Vetus for that's basically next level math. This is basically the workbook part, like the font coloring style software, column letters import. I'll be going a bit too long and too annoying to go through each line. Basically, I'll be going through stages and the notes on here to read. This is basically the settings of variable paths and basically I just use my name, but you could change your name if you want for different people. Basically the folder's name, that's all it's going to be, like name, date, information. You could change a different code like 11201 because it might be like a current account, saving account. Has to upload PDF files. Remember to leave spaces and indentations so you know the working. Sometimes it's 2 tabs, sometimes it's 4 tabs. Really depend on the formula you're using. Here slowly we go in the notes here to read. If I try to explain them, it will be taking too long. I'll be putting a link up also with this. That's here is basically uploading the PDF rules and stuff. This is a clean function, trying to make it nice and tidy. Understand the writing and is usually clean. This is basically a layout, and it's not just exactly 13 cells or 12 cells like that. PDF for reading. I was just telling it to make it nice and tidy. That anything enters is usually string. You have to tell if it's float or enter. You explaining the stuff. And you can have currency symbols, all that stuff in a CSV file. That's to get rid of it. That's a formula we're using. There's another formula to make it correct and save. This it has to clean up the text. That's the date format basically. You have to do correct date format. Even if it's like 1-4, you can't do just 1-4, you have to do 0-1 for Sage. This is like a default year. This is basically a formula. I'm trying to go quickly through it because we have a time limit and there's a big long code. I'll be putting the code up with all this comment so anybody wants to see it could properly look at the code. And I'll be when I'm going through it, I tend to like point out the key things like place a pound. You can't you could do currency in Excel, but we need to upload it to Sage, it will reject it. And we want to use it for real life practical skills. Microsoft Excel for Sage. I mean, not Excel, sorry, SCV. Upload it to Sage. This is number 4. It reads a PDF file, detect all that stuff, and tolerance too because it's money. That's the main important thing. We have to make it to understand specific bank accounts, Royal Bank, HSBC, Santander Bank. You could do it all banks, but if you do all banks, it will be generic and will not be good quality. If the trainer one by one is AI learning, machine learning, the scary word, machine learning, so we'll understand one by one, learn from his mistakes, and we make a proper each paragraph code like this. Then standard transactions like the bank name, date, money in, money out, return, supplies, bank detail, like source PDF, and keywords, list, direct, amount, return, and stage 7 like bankers calling. I have training this now. It'll be much better. It'll be basically 100% much better if you slowly, I don't make a generic, them slowly one by one are trained this to be better for each statement. So it'll be better learning like Santander here, so it'll be less errors. Even like if it's a special Christmas New Year layout, we would change your timing, or like a leap year. These kind of special events learn. Uh, Here's a, so I basically Santander Bank is calling focus on that right now. I did others also, but it's basic. But right now, uh, that the bank is calling and that to improve it. The framework for like a template to transfer all the details where they get the information. Say all the stuff in bank is calling Santander, Monzo, HSBC. But right now, I focused on bankers calling Santander to be 100% correct. And we want to get rid of duplication. The column format. Making the Excel sheet here. CWB workbook, all that stuff. Main banks. But right now focus more on bankers calling Santander, because that's main clients which are annoying me. No, give me PDF files. That's which way the layout code. Setting date. Basically making a PDF file to be easily outputted for Sage. This is math validation. Basically checking if the formula is correct. Then we're going to be creating a zip file, compressing it. And this is basically the output. Now you say, why shall we do this? I'll show you why. I went through it but quickly, but you could do it in the long term. Basically, you could do like loads of files like this. Current account I got. Just put one HSBC account, which one I found online statement. Monzo. Royal Bank of Scotland, PDF files, Santander, let me just now uploaded all this. Let me just delete 1 second. Delete HSBC, right? Because I want to show you something, but 50 PDF files here, right? Now that's processing it. I made it two ways. To you could just throw in like 50 PDF files, right? Or you could do this, choose file. Ah, there. So it's gonna not just HSBC, all this also about more than 50 PDF files. Will be processing it. Just think how long we'll be manually entering it. And also, this will be double authentication. If you manually enter it, it's only human factor. First is Python coding, machine learning, AI. Then human will be reconciling that, double checking if it's correct. Any irregularities, making sure no mistakes. And it's going through it. That's uploading now. Look at all that. A few, all the banks, Bank of Scotland, Monzo, Royal Bank, HSBC, all the transaction looks nice and tidy. This is a clean statement, basically nice and tidy without commas, but for see date, bank, paid in, paid out, good for the HSBC. That's to input all Bank of Scotland, CBA, HSBC, Monzo, Royal, Santander, client review. If you look at that, that looks nice and tidy. That looks nice and tidy again. And we'll go for HSBC because that was a good example. 1, 2, simple. BP, BR, money in, money out. The nominal code, like I said, you could change it if it's a saving, whatever. Date, and there's, see, that's a which way they wanted to, don't want that 1-8, they want 0108. Payment type, which way is on that balance. That's which way you easily upload, and we just did about 50 files. Thank you so much. Hopefully this looks better and you will understand how to update a good useful tool for accounting and finance for quickly automate PDF files to Sage, SCV and Excel files to upload, and we have our own copy as a backup, and whatever software you're using will have a copy, but we also have our own copy. We don't have to rely on the backup, we don't have to rely on it. Sage software only, or Zero software, we have our Excel SCV software, and it'll be fast, and it'll be double authenticated, reconciled, fast machine, demi instead of just long data entry. That's why this code is perfect. Thank you so much. Bye. And hope to see you again for further useful tools learning about each software or program, Java, Python coding for real life fintech skills.